Sterling, and hopefully this is coming through well. We're going to find out here in just a second. So far, I'm still not hearing or seeing anything. All right, let's see here. Is it going to happen? I don't know. It says it's still waiting. I don't know what for. I'm here. I'm talking. YouTube. There we go. Now we're going. Let me turn that off real quick. Turn the sound down. I will keep watching this for chat, of course, if anybody drops into chat. Now, tonight, we're working on the Global Imports Building again. I've been working on this a long time. Actually, I took kind of a break. It's like anything. Yes, I have worked on it, quite a bit. But over time, let me look at that. I'm seeing some stutter there real quick. Over time, I've come in and, changed things, done things a little differently. And now it's time to get it finished. Get it up on the gallery. Now, the Global Imports Building is a multi-use building for San Myshuno, right? Right. Now, I have apartments in this building and a restaurant and a cafe. I may not be able to fix all that stutter there. This is the restaurant, by the way. It's called the Red Line. The Red Line Restaurant. I don't know. It may be going too far. I may have gone too far with it. I had this kind of concept and this idea, this long, thin restaurant, right? Called the Red Line because everything's in red. It's okay. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to erase it. But we also have a cafe here and then a little kind of tea room off to the side where you can come in enjoy your tea, enjoy your coffee, enjoy pastries, what have you. And a little place to play the piano because this is a very community-oriented building, right? You can sit in here as well if you want for this coffee shop. And then this just ties into the storyline that I'm doing. This was the campaign office of my primary sim, Brian Reginald, known as Reg. And you came into the lobby and the campaign office was right there where you could easily access him and his staff to talk to them. Okay, so that's the backstory of the first floor. First floor is done. I'm not doing anything else there. Now, here on the second floor, I did start, as you can see, I've got this first floor done of what I consider kind of an ultra-modern sort of apartment, right? Sort of an ultra-modern apartment here. Very slick and clean and new and black and white and red. That's done. Now, I want to do the second floor, which is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I'm going to put in a laundry room here, right? These other apartments I won't do. I'm only going to do, I'll do this one. I'm going to finish it. This is a 2-bedroom apartment in what would normally be a 1-bedroom space, but they fit in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment here for, for more of a starter type apartment, a little, not exactly lower income, but lower middle class income type of apartment. Maybe for young professionals new to Myshuno. You could come and live here together, kind of roommate together. And I actually used all the basement stuff here in the living room because, again, I was kind of seeing this as 2 college kids moving into San Myshuno, sharing an apartment together. And so we'll throw a few things into the bedroom. That'll be done as well. So that's what we have to do. We have to finish that one. We have to finish this one. Here on this floor, this is pretty much done. Except I got to do 2 bedrooms here, a toddler's bedroom and a kid's bedroom. Then it's done. And this apartment is done. This is the typical 1-bedroom that I did as a 2-bedroom, a couple of floors down. This is the example of it as a 1-bedroom, Okay. Now, the first thing I want to do is everywhere that, first of all, let's do this. Turn on all lights. There we go. I'm going to take the flooring, that's downstairs in the lobby. And I'm going to fill in all the flooring in places that we haven't put flooring yet, right? Like this hallway, you know, we'll finish it out with the flooring as we see it in the rest of the building. The apartment that I'm not going to do here, we'll go ahead and also put that flooring in it, just to kind of basically, you know, kind of finish it out. Then anyone who downloads it could come in and kind of put their own stamp on it. Let me take a look at this real quick. Yeah, we can get into this room from there. I wanted to make sure real quick. I was like, is there a way over here? There is. So we'll throw that in there. Put it here, here, here. Just something better than, you know, the concrete. Better than concrete. I actually do want the hallways to run like that. Okay. We could also use some tile around the pool. And I'm going to use this new herringbone tile from the new pack. We'll do it in a blue real quick here. Maybe a darker blue. Kind of a darker blue gray, I think that is. I don't know. I'm a little colorblind. We could also do it in the green. Green's actually my favorite color, and I've been using it a lot in this tile, so I hate to do it again. I'm going to do that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, and let's do the floor of the pool the same. Now, here on the wall of the pool, we'll grab just a typical white tile. This will do. Put that here. Like so. I don't have, you know, I don't have a lot done here on the pool. Excuse me. Originally, there was more to this. There was a slightly different design going on here. And I guess I'm going to just take it all out because I don't think it works any longer. There's no need for it. It was just kind of a pavilion type of cover, you know. Take that out. Take that out. And take that out. So now we've just got kind of a plain pool here, not really much in the way of a cover of any sort. We're going to go ahead and throw a couple of lounge chairs out here, though. And probably a table, you know, a table with an umbrella, right? Like that one. That one looks good over there. This one looks good. This comes in white. Let's go ahead and just do white. Keep it pretty simple and easy going, right? The only thing I really don't like about this configuration at the moment is that, you know, the room to the bedroom, the window to the bedroom does look right out on the pool. Of course, that is the cheaper apartment. That is a cheaper apartment. So that might be part of it because, you know, maybe there's a little less privacy. Maybe you end up keeping your windows closed a little bit more, keeping the shades closed. I don't ever put shades or curtains up in the windows in the Sims home because you can't open and close them, if you ever wonder. So I typically just don't use anything. Sometimes I will, but it's rare. We're going to throw those tables up there. And then we're going to grab a couple of loungers. Maybe these. These look cool, right? We'll do these in some like that. Everyone's put a couple of them out there, you know, just some place for the residents of the building to hang out. It's not really needed, you know, I mean, but it gives it more of a sense of realism, really, at the end of the day. That's all we're really going for. Quick sense of realism. And I'm going to pull in, let me go here to these dining room chairs. Oh, I'm going to use these. I love these. I love this particular chair. We're going to use it in, yeah, we'll do it in white. Like so. And one thing we could do as well is we could put a bar here underneath that sign. Again, just something simple. We don't have to get too crazy and too caught up in this part of the build. Just something that maybe they would use themselves out here to mix up some drinks. Maybe if they have a little party, a little pool party or something like that going on. We'll leave it white as so. And that's probably good enough. I'm going to put a couple of quick little end tables here next to these loungers, just because it should be there, right? Which ones? Oh, I like these. These are from the new pack. Does that match the color? Not really. About that? Nah. Okay, let's see here. How about this? This comes in white, right? It does. Let's go ahead and just put this here. And we're going to eyeball place it like so. Okay, so we have got our outdoor area built out good enough. It's not really the point of the build, is not this pool. Again, it's just kind of for realism's sake. So let's drop down here and let's go ahead and finish out this apartment. So we've got two roommates here, right? Coming from college, living together in San Myshuno. I'm going to put in a closet for that first space there, the first bedroom. I have one ready to go. Let me pull up my rooms here. Ignore all the clutter and mess. I'm looking for a particular closet here. There we go. Closet with mirrors. You can kind of slide mirrors into this closet from Get Together. There we go. And I got tired of always doing that, having to just kind of place these in place so gingerly. So I just framed it out in a room, and voila, now we have a mirrored closet for this particular room. Now in here, the only space we really have for a closet is this small space in the corner. I have thought about trying to change the bathroom around a little bit, kind of like we've done here, to accommodate a larger closet. And I didn't do it, so it makes me think I was not very successful in whatever I kind of thought I was going to do. But I'm not sure why I wouldn't have been successful, because we could do that and that. Whoops, grab that door. Don't know why there was two doors there, but we could do exactly the exact same setup as we have in this other particular bathroom. So now we wouldn't be able to use the tub. We would have to use a shower. And maybe that's what I was thinking, in case one of them had a toddler, but this isn't really a family apartment, so I'm going to go ahead and just set them up exactly the same. There's plenty of other apartments in this building where someone with a toddler can live. So let's take that out. And once again, I'm going to grab... Hello, Andrew Kirk. How are you? How are you doing this? Thank you, best streamer. I don't know about that, but thank you for the vote of confidence. Hope you're having a great evening. I'm going to try to finish this building tonight. It's been a long time in coming. I started it and then kind of got a little sort of sidetracked doing other things, doing other builds. And now, tonight's the night to finish it. We're going to finish off this apartment first here. Pull in a few things for the people living here in what I consider kind of the economical two-bedroom, because it's in the same amount of space as a typical one-bedroom apartment is in this unit. But, kind of in my own background story, I kind of figure the developer wanted to have some access to younger people that are just entering the San Myshuno market for jobs, stuff like that. So he made a smaller version, a kind of petite version of a 2-bedroom apartment in the 1-bedroom setup, 1-bedroom space. And so we're going to go ahead and furnish this one. It's partially done. I did it with stuff from the basement kit because it seemed like, yeah, you know, they're coming from college. They're probably just going to have a bunch of broken furniture, you know. They're lucky to get to San Myshuno, let alone live in a gorgeous building like this in the up-and-coming Spice District. And then on top of that, you know, yeah, sure. So they don't have enough money for, like, you know, brand new furniture or anything like that. Whoops. Oh, Mahalo Sims, yes. Oh, yeah, I know you. I know who you are. Sure. In fact, I think we've done some stuff before. I think I've done some of your shells before, like housing shells and stuff off of the gallery. I do think so. Yeah. Cool. I'm glad you're here. Somehow I always do kind of forget. I forget that, you know, you're Mahalo Sims. I forget your other names online. But when you say that, I do remember. Let's grab this rug. I like this. And that's pretty much done. We've got a good simple room there for someone who's just moved to town. They don't have a lot of stuff. They didn't bring a lot of stuff with them, right? I mean, they're just out of college. So they are just kind of struggling in here, getting things set up. I think I'm going to put a rocking chair in this one. I really do think I will. I think I'm going to put a rocking chair in this particular room. That just strikes me as like homey at the moment. Let's put a rocking chair in here where they can just kind of sit, look out the window, check out the view. Beautiful Myshuno. I think we'll put some bookshelves here next to it because it's a great place to read. We got the new stuff, the new stackable bookshelves. I think we'll do that. Somehow that strikes me as kind of collegiate, you know, like something you'd bring with you from college, some stackable sort of bookshelf system you got. Does it come in white? I don't know. I think it'd be cool if it came in white because it matches the rocking chair, but yeah, it looks good in white. Let's do that. I'm going to take out, though, let's put that one there. I'm going to take that one out. There is, I know, a kind of empty version of that. I bet it's under shelving over here. Maybe I'm wrong. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. Excuse me, clearing my throat. I've had horrible allergies all week here in Oklahoma. Come on. There we go. It's a little tricky there, but we got it in. And we're going to grab some more shelving there, like so. Let's change the color of that to orange. It probably is the EA app. I have not. Is it through like the Origin style app, like where you log on to games and stuff? I don't ever really get anything like through that thing, of course. And I always shut it down when I go in game. So that would account for it too. A lot of times when I go in game, I do close it so that I don't see things that come through. But I'm always glad to see you here. I'm super excited for horses as well. It's funny. I mean, horses are not my big thing. And I have never used horses very much in The Sims, whether it was, 2, 3, or now 4. Horses have never been my big thing to play around with. But I'm excited for the pack. I like the baby animals, obviously. I like the little sheep and the little goats. Really like the little goats. When I was younger, my aunt and my nephew and my niece, or not my niece, my cousins, my aunt and my cousins, they had little goats, and they were so cute. So I'm excited for the goats. And, the world and stuff like that. And the horses are kind of getting me going. I'm kind of getting into it, as I've got like a couple of new Sims for the new pack. Kind of getting excited for it. Kind of can't wait for it to come. So, I can't wait for it to get here and check it out. I want to see how the horses are done. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed they're done well. I'm suitably enthused because kids, can ride them, right? That alone makes me happy. So they've got it right, at least from that part, from the start. Let's grab a couple of end tables here for this room. You're exactly right. Horses have been a big request item, literally for years and years and years. I mean, just forever. I'd say essentially from the start of the game, it's been a request item. It's something that people have wanted to have in game, and it is about time that it's here, right? I mean, I think that for sure is kind of how a lot of us feel. Like, thank goodness it is here. And there's a lot of people. I mean, the argument can be made that maybe, horses wasn't the first primary thing people wanted. Like maybe because of people like me who are kind of like, well, I don't use horses much, blah, blah, blah. But I'm still going to get the pack, right? I mean, I'm still going to get the pack because there's other things in there that I can't wait to use. I think it's going to be really cool to kind of have the nectar making stuff. We actually have that a little bit, sure, with with eco living, but I still think it's going to be kind of cool. It'll be nice to have like the stomping animation, right? Go stomping on stuff. Some like pose creators probably going to go crazy with that and do all sorts of cool things. So maybe this rug. Yeah, let's use this rug. I like that. There we go. Now that apartment is just pretty much done. Maybe I need to put in some toilet paper and some towels. Let's do that. I've said before, I didn't used to put toilet paper in Sims homes because they don't use it anyway. Nowadays, I've gotten to where I do kind of outfit it. At least it's a little something to have in there. We're going to need a mirror in here as well. Grab this one. Go down here. Whoops. Put it in place. And we will come back here and grab a couple of this is the only towel I ever use, by the way. It is plain white. It is a plain white towel. And it looks like on an everyday rod, like an everyday American rod that you find like in every house in America. And that is like the only one I ever use. But what can I say? It's not broke. So I'm not going to fix it, right? Nope. Let's put that there. Maybe up one more. So it doesn't look too bad. I do like this little apartment here, this little nod, to people who maybe don't have enough money for a larger apartment, a couple of roommates going to hang out together. I think it's great for that. We've got a serviceable kitchen and dining area and the living room full of all their junk from college. Like too many parties happened here. Too much beer got spilled on it. Too much of that trash can punch got spilled on it. On that too, so their stuff's kind of worn out. Now, over here in the financial analysis's apartment, right? Analyst's apartment, he is into super modern, super high tech, right? He's super modern, super high tech. We're going to throw in a painting there on that wall behind the love seat, something from in here. And then we're going to go upstairs and do the bedrooms real fast. Keep saying real fast, right? Real fast. I still got a lot to finish on this. And I do want to get it finished tonight. Yes. Let's see here. What can we use for a painting? Oh, I like this stuff. This stuff in here is some of my favorite paintings. This came with City Living. And I mean, look at that. Is that not perfect? Oh my God, it's almost too perfect for this. It's almost like I took that painting and made the apartment from the painting, but I didn't. I did the apartment first, but it looks like I could have done the painting first. So that looks good. The first floor is done here on our super modern, super high-tech apartment up here on the second floor. We have a bedroom with an ensuite bath, another bedroom with an ensuite bath and walk-in closet. Now over here, this room is going to have a typical sliding door mirrored closet. That's what we're going to put there. Out here, we're going to put maybe put the cat's toy there. I do want to have, like I said, a laundry room here on the on this floor, I think. I guess I don't have to. One reason why I was thinking of doing that was because I need some place to put the cat box. I need some place to put the cat box. So I thought, well, I don't want to put the cat box in the kitchen, right? And there's not enough room in the downstairs bath. And I need to put it somewhere. So I thought, well, I could do a laundry room. Let me take a look here. Okay, so those aren't stuck together. So we could do a laundry room. Okay, let me look at it for a second. Yeah, we could do a laundry room. We can do a laundry room pretty easy. Let's go ahead and put this guy over here. Let's put the cat toy over here. Let's draw out a laundry room over here. That's a 2x2. That's a, yeah. Let's do it like that. That way, when you come up the stairs, you do still have a view here, you know, outside. And in fact, oh, let's go ahead and change that. I'm going to move this over here. And then we're going to put the laundry room here. Because I am thinking, I do think a lot when it comes to The Sims and real life. If I was really designing this for someone in real life, I would think, oh, when they come up the stairs, you do want the view outside, right? This is an expensive apartment. Part of the thing is it's got a lot of windows, it's got a lot of view. So you want to walk up the stairs, have some light, have some air, feel like you're walking into something, you know, pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and put that there. And then we're going to put the cat box in here in the laundry room. Fancy laundry room because it does have a window. Put that there. Let's draw a wall here. I'm not going to put laundry in this space. I'll leave, but that's what I would use it for, is to put a laundry system here. I might put a laundry in. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it maybe. And then we're going to put a little door here, right, for the laundry. And then also, now we have kind of a little area here where you could sit. So we'll put a couple of little chairs there. Let's grab something to use. Something kind of diminutive, but cool. And in fact, I guess we don't have to use chairs. We could use a bench there. Or this sectional. Like that. Maybe. Or nothing. We could put nothing. We don't have to use a chair there. I guess we don't necessarily have to have that. Maybe we could do something more like this. I'm trying to keep in mind that the downstairs is pretty ultra modern, right? And then you walk upstairs and there's a cat toy. That's what's occurring to me right now at this moment, is the downstairs like is super ultra modern, and you walk upstairs and there's a giant like cat toy in the middle of it all. Those are kind of modern colors though, right? That's kind of ultra modern. Blue and black. So let's go with the blue and black cat toy. See if that helps us a little bit there. Black and yellow maybe. And then does this come in a black as well? It does kind of black. Let's not use that. Let's look and see if we have something else. Maybe this? Does it come in like a really solid black? It does. That's almost too 80s though. It's very like postmodern, sort of an 80s look. As opposed to kind of an ultra modern look, which is what I'm actually trying to go for. We've got this. This isn't too bad. I think we could do that. Let's go with that. I'm going to drop down here and grab some black tile. Let's frame that out like that. And let's also grab this red paneling. And then we're going to just kind of do this part of the room like this. That cat toy kind of still looks weird. I don't know, you guys. I might have to move it some other apartment. We'll see. For now, I'm gonna leave it there. But I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. Let's grab a nice new piece of art here for this particular wall up here. Probably go with something in the same vein as we went in before, although this is not bad. we've got that. Right, I'm going to take this light fixture out. We're going very dramatic here, you know, a lot of uplighting, giving it a real sort of 1970s, and it is kind of a 1980s, like an early 80s type of feel as well. The other stuff from the 80s is going to be more like mid 80s that I was looking at that table, that sort of postmodern. This is going to be more like 1980, right? 1980 in the late 70s sort of look. We'll grab two of those, really light up that particular piece of art. And I can't do it. I'm going to have to move the cat to a different apartment. I don't know who's going to end up with a cat. Someone's going to end up with a cat. And it's not this apartment. I just can't do it, you guys. I can't do it. I cannot have like an ultra modern apartment, and then you get upstairs, there's a big old cat toy. I just can't end up doing that there. I like the cat, you know, I kind of regret it. I kind of feel bad, but it's like, I got to do what I got to do. Let's see here. Let's center that like so. And let's see if we can find a big mirror to put there maybe. Got that thing, of course. That doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it up there on that. Let's see if we can find some lighting. Like so. Again, we're going to give it a little bit of drama there by just lighting those doors, leave the rest of it a little bit shadowy, right? Let's grab the Matchstick Magic here. Kind of paint in this wall with it. Let's go up. There we go. We could maybe put mirrors behind all of that as well. I wonder. This is definitely going to be the avant-garde apartment, but that's okay. I think that's going to be super cool. It's not too bad. I'm going to leave it like that. Feel my allergies kicking back in. I'm going to have to take a lot of Benadryl tonight. Like a bottle of Benadryl. I've had a miserable time of it in Oklahoma this particular week. Let's see here. Does that come in black? I think that comes in black, doesn't it? No, comes in a white, kind of a bronze. Let's change him to white, and then let's go ahead and uplight that guy as well. Let's see, we've got this here. Like that. So again, real shadowy, real dramatic. Excuse me while I clear my throat there. Real shadowy, real dramatic. Got all choked up from it. It's so dramatic. So let's, I would like to put something on the wall behind him. But I don't know if we have anything that's going to work here or not. Let's see. What do we have? That almost would have worked if it hadn't had that bent, you know, kind of dog ear in it. Oh, we got something like this. We could put back there. And it comes in what? It comes in that and that. Let's go with that. And let's go ahead and give it a little bit of lighting to something equally theatrical. Something that looks like you're in a museum. This isn't a museum, of course, but the owner wants you to feel like you are entering his own personal gallery. Okay, so we've got all that. And this, I don't know. This big blank wall. No, we might have to leave it as a big blank wall. We'll see what I end up doing with that. Not real sure. It's got a good look. I guess we could do like a subway tile on that. Like so, right? Just so there's something to look at as you walk past it. And maybe continue it to there. You know, maybe go ahead and just continue it all the way around here. Because I did put blue back behind those mirrors, but the mirrors cover up so much of it, I'm not sure there's any point anyway. Okay, there's our laundry room for future use. We're also going to go ahead and grab a closet for this room. Let's go down here. Closet with mirrors once again here. In place. This room I obviously started decorating in the style of downstairs. I have not done the room next to it yet. Quite obviously, I have not. So, what to do. We're going to have to look at this for a little bit. Let's start in this other room first. Now we've got a large walk-in closet here in this part of the room and then a bathroom here. So let's start with our bathroom. Let's do something. Turn the grid on. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to draw out a walled-in area here for the toilet. Like that. And we're going to put a light in it, of course. Put a light here. We're going to need a door for the toilet, so we'll put that there. Let's see here. What have we got? Let's go this route. We want a nice toilet. We want something kind of modern. What did I use downstairs? Let me see here. Let's just use the same thing as we used downstairs. According to this, I used the antique toilet downstairs in my ultra-modern house. Put that there. Let's go down here and see what kind of sink did I use. Oh, that's pretty good. We'll put these sinks in here. And we're going to do 2 sinks, of course. And let's go ahead and grab the mirror that we used down there. Like so. And we'll go ahead and mirror pretty... Well, you know what? I was going to say we'll mirror the whole wall. I think what we'll do instead is just grab this particular mirror. Yeah, let's do that instead. For some lighting, we're going to throw some over the mirror lighting into place. Also in white. Let's go ahead and pull up our tub combo or something here. You know what? I'm not going to do a tub combo, though. I'm going to do wall-mounted showers. I'm going to put one on each side for like a double shower. Let's take that across there. There we go. Now we'll have kind of a walk-in shower on both sides. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do it that way, actually. Let's try it. I did this with one recently and it worked okay. I think it should work here just fine. Let's grab a door, an actual door. Like that. I'll test that here in just a second, make sure it does work. I think when I did it before, I only used one shower head. So we'll see if it works with 2. Might not. If it doesn't, we'll just switch to 1 and it'll be good to go. Now, this place here, I have to admit, is a little bit dim. It is a little bit dim. Now, I like a very theatrical sort of setup, but at the same time, you're in the bathroom and you're trying to get ready, and you do need enough light to actually see to do something like that. Now, we have a walk-in closet here. Like so. We'll use all the Dreamhouse decorator stuff. Some of my favorites. Dream Home Decorators, I've said this before, I really think it's just about one of the best packs out there, game packs. They did such a cool job with it. Let's put that in there. Now, where is... Aha, there we go. Thought that was there. Let's grab some clothes real quick to throw into place. There we go. Give it kind of a look. I really love the new suitcase, though, as well, from the new Growing Together pack. That's an awesome way to have a small space, you know, for clothes instead of a dresser or a full closet. It works really well. shoes. Here we go. Yeah. Throw some shoes down here. Just something quick, just to give the idea that yes, there are shoes here, and yes, this is a closet. And it's functional. It does work. Got a bathroom here, a nice modern bathroom for a modern apartment. Let's see, in this particular room, let's, what did we do down here? Let's put in an office real quick up here. I don't see one downstairs, and I would like to have, something in. We're going to go ahead and do double duty here. We're going to throw in both a TV above the desk. So if you're lying in bed watching TV, you can. And then we're also going to put a computer at the desk itself, right? I'm going to grab that one. We need a desk chair. How about in red? Like so. I don't think we have much in the way of plants in here. I have a few things. I think I'll put at least a plant or two up here in this bedroom. Maybe this? Let's put it over there. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, let's take a look here and see what can we use. Oh, I do like that. We could put that on the desk. Let's put that there. I think it comes in red as well. It does. Not exactly the red I was looking for. Now, there is a black. We could go with black. We'll go with black there. Let's go ahead and take that light out because we're going to do some light treatment in here. Let's grab this. Put it right there. And do some underlighting from the TV for the desk. I think I'm going to take this bed out. I mean, I do think I was trying to use like a new bed at the time, but I'm going to fall back on an old standby for ultra modern looks in game. And it's also a pretty good bed as far as, its stats and stuff. Where is it? I know it's got to be in here. What am I missing? How am I missing it? I don't know. How am I missing it? It's kind of the modern sort of curvy. There it is. There it is. And it comes in black, right? Happy day. Now, one thing I like to do with it is merge it with a light fixture. That's why I wanted to use it. I can use it. I can merge it with a light fixture in here. Let me find the correct one. Let's see if I can find it quicker than I found the bed. Like so, right? So you got kind of a high-tech modern look there, where the light kind of lights up around the bed and the wall. You can imagine you read from that light while you're laying in bed. Another thing I'm going to try doing again is something that I've done before. Let me see if I can find the artwork here. I think it makes a really cool effect. The bad thing is if someone downloads the build and doesn't like it, it's kind of hard to figure out what I did to get rid of it. So, you know, so you can kind of get rid of it if you don't like it. Pull that up like that. Basically, it's like just taking this particular, let's see here if it'll even work, like that. See? Whoops. So it gives it a super kind of almost glossy, bright appearance to the work of art. And we can try different kind of versions of this. That I'm already using in the apartment, but you know, something like that kind of works. That's not too bad. That's kind of pretty. Yeah, I'm going to leave it with that one though. That's the one I do usually like. Okay, let's go with that. Kind of give it a little bit of shine there. Let's see if we can find a couple of end tables for our bed. I'm going to go with that. And I'm not going to do like any rugs in here because we kind of outline the floor with the black patches as though, you know, they're sort of rugs. I don't know about putting chairs here either. I want to put something there, but it seems like putting chairs there, I don't know. Maybe. Let's look at chairs real quick and see what we have here. If we're going to put a couple of occasional chairs there, it feels like the sort of thing you'd put occasional chairs there just for a magazine shoot, you know, just for Architectural Digest or something's going to come in, take pictures of your apartment. So you put those chairs there, but in reality, would they really be there? I don't know. I guess we could do like that, because we could bring this over here. I'm going to change the color of that to white. Let's grab a light fixture for the chair. Let's see here, something from here. We have these super cool studio lights. I mean, it definitely makes an effect, right? Oh, I love these. We've got this, of course. Something like that. Good old standby, but it definitely puts out a lot of light. I mean, that's a bright corner now, you know? And I want it more kind of focused in on the chair. So since I want to focus in on the chair, I think we're going to just only have a few options. We're going to have this, of course. This is very cool. Or we have this new lamp, of course, from Growing Together. Let's look real quick and see what colors does this come in. I've used it already in some other places in this apartment building. We've got it in white, black, white. Let's go with white. And then let's let's grab that rug, put it under there. And let's kind of make this all a little bit sort of not too perfect. Something that looks like it's deliberately imperfect, right? And we'll go ahead and put some books maybe on this wall. I don't know. What do we have for bookshelves? I need something kind of ultra modern, but what have we got? We've got these right now. So those are new. They have kind of a cool look, right? We've got this old standby. Oh, we've got that. It's too big. Okay, so let me go through all this stuff again. We have a couple of options. A few things kind of work. We do have this. Now, it's got a cool, it's got this Asian frame. Very cool vibe. So let's do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab like something like that, right? And we'll change it to red. Do we have what else do we have for those? We have the planters. Guess I could do those in red as well, I think. Orange, yellow, not red. Okay, well, maybe black and white. Now, we're going to need some sort of lighting there. Obviously, it's pretty dark, especially for a bookshelf. If we're going to try to look for things to read, let's grab... Could do that under there. No. Let's use these. Like that and like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and like bring them here and here. And like that. Like that. Just kind of do each shelf like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Again, pretty dramatic. And maybe we could maybe we can move this back just a little bit more. Like so maybe. I mean, ideally, I kind of want these lights to look almost like they are integrated into the bookshelf itself. That was a kind of a popular design trend to have these sort of lighted, bookshelves in the early 80s, especially built in, right? Built into the wall or something. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see kind of how it looks. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. And we'll grab ourselves a desk lamp here to put on there as well. Something like that. Yeah, but let's do it in white. And here on the top shelf, I wasn't going to get too much into decorating too heavily as far as like knicky-knack stuff goes. But let's see if we can find something quickly. We're just going to grab something and put up there. Oh, maybe these skulls, right? They're kind of, they won't go up there. Blast it. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, those don't go up there either. Maybe they're just not designed to have anything on that top shelf. Let me see if this will go up there. No, okay, so that's not slotted. All right, we'll leave it alone. We're good with it. And Let's make that real oversized. What other options does it come in? That. Okay, so that bedroom is done and down. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to do a smaller bathroom. And we are going to do it a little more just traditional. We're going to grab the tub and shower combo from the new pack from Growing Together. Like so. We're going to grab a toilet. Also like so, and then we'll go ahead and put in a sink. Guess we could grab the same sink here. Let's go ahead and grab same sink. Same mirror. Picture perfect lighting. And we've got a great little bathroom, set up pretty quick there. We will throw in some toilet paper because we're generous. Like so. We will give our standard white towel on here. Come back this way, grab another white towel, standard white towel, like so. I think we have just a nice simple bathroom for this secondary bedroom. I did do these rounded corners, of course. As you can see, they can be a little testy when it comes time to use them, right? They're a little testy there. But I'd love to put the bed actually facing out, right? Looking out the window. It's kind of my idea here. We are going to try that. We're going to see if it will work. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's going to be a success. Let's look at this real quick. Kind of like that. I do like that. That looks good. Let's grab a couple of those round rugs that we had in the other room. This one, right? Let's make it kind of big there. And we're going to grab it in red. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. I don't know if we can see it enough. But I know what we can do to make sure we do see it enough. We're going to go in here and we are going to make it just a little bit bigger with our tool options. Let me see if I can get in there and grab it. Yeah, we can do it now. Let's scale that up to about 1.5 instead of 2. Aha! There we go. That looks good. Let's go back in here. Got our super cool modern bed there facing the window. Going to take this out. I'm going to try to take that out. That light fixture might be stuck there forever. Is that what's going to happen? I get stuck there forever? Maybe. I can't seem to grasp it, right? Okay, so maybe that light fixture's stuck there forever. Or until they redo those curved areas, which is forever. So it's probably not going to happen. Oh no, I can't believe I got that stuck there. Okay, let's if I go out here to tool mod, can I get it? Is it possible? No. If I come around this way, is it possible? No, it's still not going to be possible. Okay, so as much as I dislike it, I think that light is stuck there forever. I can't get rid of it. There's got to be a way. Okay, I don't think there is, though. Why does this happen to me? Okay, so be it. So be it. Let's just move on. Let's call it good. And let's move on. Let's finish out this room. Let's just leave the damn light there. I guess I can't even make it smaller. I mean, that's the crazy thing. I mean, the way it is literally the way it is. And that's the way it's going to stay, is that way. So, like, I can't even scoot it over. I'm going to be obsessed with this. Is there something I'm missing here? Aha! Ah! There we go. There we go. That worked. Okay. I was kind of missing it. But that solved that problem. Now the light's gone. Yay, because I did not want it. Instead, I want to do some dramatic lighting, right? Dramatic theatrical lighting. This is the late 1970s. You just got home late. You just got home late in the late 70s from the disco, and you have brought some nice new person you met home to see your beautiful, beautiful pad here in San Myshuno. You want them to be impressed. So we got to do some impressive setup here. Like so. It's not just a bed, it's practically a stage. And then let's see here. We could go ahead and do chairs and a seating area in this room. One thing I do absolutely adore from the 1970s, the late 70s, like I said, a little bit into the early 80s, is that sort of idea of uplighting, right? Like putting lights behind things to spotlight the wall from below and stuff. There's just something about it I love. I don't know what it is, but I just always kind of dig it, you know? Love those chairs. Let's see if we can find a table I love just as much. What I'd like to do is use this one. I don't think it comes in red, though. It does come in black. So I guess we could do that. Let's see. What are we going to do for art? I need like a major piece of art on this wall. I need something that really just pop, and pow. But let's see what we have here. No, not that. I've already used these things. This is going to take me more time than anything, is like finding art for these walls. But we're almost done. Actually, I'm almost done with this apartment. Now I've got to do 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 kids' bedrooms, which are usually pretty easy for me to do. And then this thing's kind of done. We could do this. Kind of intersected like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and let's put a mirror here off to the side and just see how it looks. Is it going to look good? No, I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Let's do a red one, and I kind of want to offset it just a little bit. Kind of like that, but then I also need one to go, because I want it to go all the way up the room. So kind of like that. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to do that, and then we've got this artwork over here. So for the artwork on the wall, let's put in lighting from below. The characteristic of this house, lighting from below. Spotlight it from both sides. And let's grab something for the table, something that'll look good on the table, some sort of piece of art and artwork that will look good for this particular build. Oh, the cat in gold. Can make him big. We've got this, the good old standby. That actually does work pretty well. And we're going to throw in just some kind of quirky sort of floor tiling there, I think. And see if that gives us enough of an artist effect to kind of say, yeah, we don't really need a rug there. Not too bad. I do kind of like it. It's a little bit, it's different. It's different. It's got a different look. It's got a different, excuse me. It's got a different look. It's got a different feel. Right. That's what I'm going for. That's what I want. I want something out of the ordinary. I want something you'll see all over my Shuno. Do. And we might even go ahead and do this too. Let's put one of those here. That looks pretty disco, right? I think it looks pretty disco. But that is cool. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with that disco feel, that disco vibe. Here we go. Okay, so that's pretty much done, right? We've got this upstairs done now. We've got the downstairs done. We've got our bathrooms and our closets in place. I'm going to go ahead and do another spotlight on this particular piece of art. Try to get it in here. Light up that area a little bit more. But we do want drama. We do want it to look like very, very theatrical, very, very dramatic. Okay, so that apartment is done. The other apartments on this level, we are going to leave empty, right? We've got 2 apartments on this level, or the first floor of this apartment's done. That apartment. Okay, so up here, this is where we're going to finish. We are done with this 1-bedroom apartment, the large 1-bedroom apartment over here. Done in kind of a retro style. I did do this one with like a separate kitchen, a small eat-in area. This was kind of a historic building, so this one was done more of maybe like an apartment that hasn't been remodeled. Maybe it was more original to the style of the building. This, of course, has been remodeled. We've got the parents' room here. Pretty much done. I don't think I'm going to do much else here. I did think about putting a painting on this wall, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it exactly as it is. We've got a toddler's room here to do. That's a hall bath. The toddler has a closet already in place. And we've got a Jack and Jill bath that the toddler and the teenager or child are going to share. So for the toddler, what are we going to do for the toddler? Well, he's got a bed already. So, and I say he because my son is a he. And so when I think of toddlers, I think of my son when he was a toddler. He's not a toddler anymore, of course. He's growing up on me, as kids do. But I always say he because, yeah, I think of him. And he was a boy. He's a little boy. He's still a boy. He's all boy. And so that's what pops into my head. Let's see here. We need some toys. I think I'm going to, maybe it's over. Where is it? Where is the, probably here. The dollhouse. The one I love most is this. I use this all the time. Now, it's giant. It is giant. All the dollhouses are giant, and it is giant. I get that. It is like really giant, but we're going to go ahead and use it anyway. And we're going to grab some books. We're going to do some toddler books here. I love this new shelf, my first library. Now, I don't like the fact that it's so high up on the wall. Because most kids, I mean, my first library, you're going to have it down low, right? You have it down low where they can grab the books, where they can kind of look at them. I am going to use this. I'm going to use it because I do like it a lot. I think it's super cute. And what I'm going to do is maybe lower it with the tool mod, or I might leave it in place. We can always put a little table there. Let's grab a little table for our little toddler. And in fact, let's get something on his size like that, right? Something down kind of low. Also came with that new pack. We're going to put Yarny on there, I think, right? Like that, yeah. Let's bring him out here to the edge because I think I'll put a little lamp or something on there too. Let's look at the color of this. Maybe we can change the color a little bit. Change it to that. We're going to put a lamp on there, something cool the kids will like. Little toddler would like, that. I always use that though, but it is cute. We also have this. This is also super cute. Oh, that is awesome. I'm going to maybe, but I can't do it that way. What do we have for the wall? Let's look there. We do have this. This is one of my favorites, and it does keep the monsters under the bed away, right? So maybe we go ahead and just fall back on that. I use it all the time. But maybe we fall back on that, and we've got both Yarny and, well, obviously Pikachu are going to guard our little toddler from all the monsters. Now, that doesn't mean anything because he is a toddler, and right through these doors, his brother is sleeping. He's probably going to get up and run over there and sleep with his brother. If he doesn't end up in here sleeping between his parents, right? Because, he's nervous, he's afraid, he's little. But still, we're going to put Pikachu and Yarny there to watch over him, at least for like the first 10 minutes that he's in his own bed. Let's jump out here. Again, we're going to put the rug that I always use. Well, maybe not. I guess I could look at this. I do like these. They are cute. And we've got these. I always use another rug, not these. I always use this, okay? I use it all the time, because I love it. I do love it. I think it's a super cute rug. I think I'm going to use it again. Look, he can sit right here on this circle to play with Yarny. Sits in this big circle to play with his playhouse. Let's give him a toy chest. We'll put it over here on the blue circle. What kind of toy chest do we want to use? I don't know. Let's take a look here and see. What is that? A rattle? Will it fit on the table with Yarny? It will. I'm going to put it over there on the table with Yarny. That's so cute too. I love that. Let me put him there. Make him a little bigger. I love little kids' toys, and I obviously have a very nostalgic streak when it comes to my son and to, raising him and him growing up. And so in game, it's really easy to see something and kind of trigger, that nostalgic streak. Oh, I remember that. I remember something like that. And what I'm really going to look for is actually, that's so cute. I love that too. I'm going to do this one with the train on it. It just came with Growing Together. It is one of my favorites now because, again, my son loved trains growing up. So it triggers a little bit of nostalgia for me. Go with the darker brown like so. And we've already got kind of a pretty good little kids room going here. I mean, we've got a toy chest, we've got a dollhouse, got a place set over here with some books, and there's not really a real reason to put a whole lot more into a kid's room at this particular age. So that might be enough. Might be enough to call this room pretty much good. I guess we could throw some art on the walls. We do have, we do have this sort of nightlight here too that is a bee. I love it, right? I do love it. I'm going to change the color a little bit. And we've got regular overhead lighting. Let's look at art real quick and see what we've got. Let's look at lighting real quick too. Because I think I'm going to go ahead and put in this. The solar system, light system. Let's take that. And we'll take the little puck out. See how dark, if it's too dark. It doesn't seem too dark. I think that's okay. And now let's jump into decorations and see what we've got for kids that will work for a child, right? For a little kid. We've got lots of cool stuff here. I mean, I could try to put the cat stuff in this apartment at some point. We could do cats on the wall. We'll kind of make it look like he's perched there on top of that light fixture, right? I love cats. I've had cats for a long time. Got 2 of them right now. They're my son's cats. Let me preface that. They are his cats. But we try to share them. Well, he doesn't like to share them, but I pretend like we share them. So there you go. Because I love cats a lot. Let's put maybe this here. And then maybe move this guy back over here. Kind of see him through that window. I think I'll move the bed back a little bit like that. Put that in there. Okay, so those little bits of art are working pretty well. What else could we put in here? We got the Tooth Fairy. We got this sort of tree. That looks pretty good. I kind of like that little tree there. Move it over just a little bit. I think I'll go ahead and grab like the sun. You know that fixture right there, the wall decoration looks like a sun. It is a cute little thing to kind of hang on the wall, you know. I like those two. Those are cute. We're going to move a couple up there like that. Kind of like some background for this tree, this fantastical tree, right? Got kind of a fantasy tree. Let's take a look and see if we can put in maybe the sun disk here. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we are. Maybe a little bit higher. And that's our toddler's room done, and that just leaves the teenager's room to go through here. Pretty sizable space. Let's see. Let me grab this real quick. Let's use this one. Good evening, Flo Ellie. I see that you posted no one's watching. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Sometimes there is no one watching, and that's fine. I actually record this stuff for editing later. I'll often edit like a build video out of this. I figure why not go ahead and live stream while I'm doing actual, actual recording for a future video. I mean, people, and then if someone stops by and kind of watches and hangs out, great. And if not, that's fine too, because it'll be up again later on my primary channel outside of live streaming. Those look pretty good. Stick with that. We'll grab us a quick rug here for our teenagers' room. That's actually meant for a littler kid, but it's not a bad rug for a teenager's room. We could also do something like this. Thank you, Leticia. I appreciate that. It's fine. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I mean, like I said, people come and go. I sometimes also stream at odd times, so you just never know who you're going to bump into. But and earlier I was talking to Andrew. I don't know if people can see the kind of text here. Andrew Kirk was here earlier. We were talking and hanging out for a while. And people can't stay around forever. You know, people have to kind of come and go as their schedules kind of permit. Let's see here. And this particular build's actually almost done. We're getting really close. At least as much as I'm going to do on it. Part of the apartments will be available to furnish if anybody downloads it and wants to do that. I've been using this new computer setup like all the time. I just love it. It's from like, you know, the high school pack, but it's got that great curved screen and multicolored keyboard. Love it. So awesome. We've got some bookcases here, so I don't know that we need to put any more in. Probably we don't for a teenager's room. Let's go ahead and grab some sort of art for him. Throw some conspiracy theory looking stuff in there. He's a teenager, so I figure at this point he's probably getting into a little bit of collecting. So let's grab a couple of the new bookshelves from the Book Nook setup, actually through here. Aha. Come on. There we go. Come on. I've been having a little bit of a problem with these auto connecting. Isn't that weird that's kind of the case? I don't know really why, and I haven't seen anything online to really, you know, explain what's going on there. I don't really want one on the bottom. That's not where I'm headed. But for whatever reason, I mean, it'll go there, you know, totally is good with being there, but it won't connect to this spot on top. So maybe we just leave it, you know. I mean, that's fine. Maybe it'll be okay. Let's see here. Do those in white. Let's see if we can find something to stick between those two shelves that makes it look like maybe it's supposed to be that way. You know, there's a reason why we didn't connect it. I guess I could take it off too. It does kind of bug me that it's hanging there. We could also go in and just use the tool mod. I think, right? I think so. Let's try knocking it down half a square. Yeah, that's better. No, it fits. Okay, so we got that done there. We'll put that like so. Tool mod is a lifesaver if you ever find yourself in a situation like that. It definitely comes in handy. So I'm going to grab a few collectibles here to kind of highlight on a shelf. That's way too big, so we won't use that one. Oh, maybe these. These are cute. Grab a couple of those sort of things. Let's put a sofa in here too. That way there's someplace for he and his friends kind of hang out on. Maybe something like that. The old sofa, maybe. I don't know. This is a pretty nice apartment. I think this family's pretty well off. Let's see if we have like an old sofa, but not quite that bad. Maybe like this, right? Because it's got kind of some pillows that are kind of beat down a little bit. It's got an old blanket thrown on it. So maybe something like that. I've used this sofa so much since Growing Together came out. It's been like a big fallback for me. Yeah, let's do that. It's got blue pillows that way. It kind of ties in with the blue in the room. Maybe he's got a little kind of, you know, that's his favorite color or something. Him and his friends kind of hang out there. I'd like to put a TV in here, but I don't know that there's any place really to put a TV in. Unless I move that. I could also do this. I did this in another apartment. Was I just took a TV above the computer so you could watch it from across the room. Like so. And let's go ahead and we will put a TV up there above the computer. That way if people come over, you know, they can hang out, kind of check it out. Yeah, semi view, they can see it. They can see it from Sim's height, right? From the sofa over there. And I guess I go ahead and just turn this bed around. Then he could watch it from bed too, right? Or he could watch his computer screen from bed. So yeah, let's do that. And I wouldn't mind throwing a few more posters in here real quick, although this is getting very close to done. It is pretty much where it needs to be. This is cool. I love these posters. Snowy Escape. Oh, wow. That's bigger than I was anticipating. Bigger than I kind of remembered it. Let's grab one of these. He's going to go to Foxbury Institute. That's my alma mater. In-game Foxbury. Let's make it a little bit smaller. The Technical Institute. I love that place. My favorite. We're going to hang those up there. Like, this is probably something where, like, his dad's like, you should really check out all these CDs, son. And he just glued them to the wall, turned it into a work of art. And his dad's like, that's not what I meant. You know, I thought you would listen to them. It's like really cool music. I don't think I even have a CD player any longer. I guess, no, not even one of my computers has a DVD player, CD player at the moment. So yeah, I think that's kind of a loss if I was going to play a CD. I haven't played one in a while. Let's throw that maybe in here. Throw that in there. And then a great fallback, I feel like, for kids' rooms is, especially if you want to do kind of a collection, but something that doesn't get in the way and isn't hard to place, is to just grab postcards, you know. A lot of kids even still will grab postcards. It's kind of a memento when they go someplace. They're not quite as common probably as they used to be, but you still see them in airports and stuff like that. And this family's, kind of, it's a nice building, right? It's a really nice building. So they're probably pretty like upper middle class or something. And let's do Appaloosa Plains for the new horse ranch pack. There we go. And so, yeah, they've traveled quite a bit. He's going to throw some of those on the wall. It's kind of some mementos from when he's gone traveling with his family. And then under here, this isn't going to really be usable, but I think I'll try to slide an ottoman under there. Again, just for some overflow seating, like if he did have a friend come over, it's the sort of place, you could pull it out and use it. Yeah, and it just barely fits. There we go. Awesome. It just barely fits, just barely goes under that thing. Let's pull it out from the wall just a little bit. Kind of fills up a little bit of dead space there. So, it's not too bad. I think we've got everything we kind of need in this particular build. Let's turn off the sun and make sure that it's, light enough in here at night. I think it will be. It's got that light there in the middle. Seems to be pretty good. In fact, we've got two lights. We could center one here. Kind of one maybe down here. Like so. Okay, so yeah, I think we've got a pretty good look going for the teenager's room. It's not too messy, but the whole house isn't too messy. This is definitely not. We'll go back here and take a look at the rest of the place. I mean, it's not like a clutter place. This is obviously not my family. Obviously, the people who live here are not my family, because my family often has clutter pretty much everywhere, and my son's room is a disaster area. But for this family, this is more of where I want to live. I want to live like in a magazine spread, right? Where everything is all cleaned up. It's just lovely. Everything has a place behind a door, in a drawer, or in a closet. And that's what you get here with this particular build. Now, that's pretty much it. This is going to be the end of this particular build. The Global Imports building that used to be a sort of import company, an import corporation, and they went under, and the building sat empty for a number of years here in San Myshuno, and then it was converted to, naturally, luxury condos. So we've got a one-bedroom unit here done in a traditional style of the building, a little more retro feeling. Got a great modern apartment over here that we just finished. Particularly kind of like the parents' bedroom. Again, it's very clean, right? So super clean. Down here on this level, we have got an ultra-modern second floor. This is the second floor of a kind of townhouse condominium. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, laundry, and then the first floor is down there. Again, very spare, very clean. And then my nod to fairness, we have in the same space as a more expensive 1-bedroom, we have a sort of efficient 2-bedroom, right? So this is going to be meant for maybe a couple of young professionals to town, and they really can't afford a 1-bedroom all on their own in a building like this. So the developer took a space that would normally go for a 1-bedroom and fit in 2 bedrooms and 2 baths into the same space. So they can move in here and be roommates, kind of share it together, right? Right. And I actually like this a lot. I really like this design here. I do think there's enough room for a 2-bedroom. Got a place to eat, place to hang out. Down below, we've got a cafe down here. The World Traveler Cafe. I can't remember what I called this place originally, but it had a travel theme. As you can see, lots of postcards, travel posters, and the tea room out here in a converted old florist shop that was a, sort of greenhouse. So the florist shop has been converted to a tea room. You can come out here and drink tea and hang out. I really like this. This obviously came from the greenhouse kit. And I thought I just kind of like the vibe. I would wish we had something like this in my town. I'd go sit there and have coffee and hang out. It feels more alive and it feels more personal and it feels more engaging than a Starbucks, right? This looks more like a Starbucks. This looks more like someplace people like to hang out. Like someplace you want to go and it just breathes life when you walk through the door. That's kind of the way I feel about it. I don't know. I made the damn thing, so obviously I like it. But it is my favorite part of the build, I think, actually, is that little room right there, the little tea house, greenhouse room. And then I made this restaurant, and I don't know, I must have been on crack. I don't smoke crack, but I feel like I must have been smoking crack when I was doing this place. I'm going to leave it. I actually almost thought about destroying it, like just bulldozing it, taking it out, leaving it blank space. But I'm going to leave it. It is a Thin Red Line restaurant. It does work as a restaurant, but word of warning, if you decide to use this as a restaurant, take out like all the doors where they can enter the rest of the building so that they can only go in and out of here. Because otherwise they'll try to set at every table and every chair all over this building, the whole thing will lock up. But if you take out the doors here, like the door to this space and the door here, right? If you take out those sort of doors so they can't come into the building except into this space, you'll be fine. Now we're going to go ahead and I guess upload this to the gallery. It's done, finally, after all this time. I've been working on this since Growing Together came out, but I took a break. I kind of, was working on other things, ended up breaking from it. But it's done now. So let's upload the World Imports building. Let's see here. I don't know. It's got like 9 bedrooms, I think. 9 bathrooms easily in this space. And let's see here. That is the old description. Do. Okay, let's see here. I decorated, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and I think 3 units are empty. That's what I think. Hashtag pool, right? It's got a pool. That's a big selling point in real estate, right? It's got a pool. And then we'll put tea house maybe. It's got a nice little tea house. It's got a cafe that does function. The cafe also works as a cafe, and it's a lot easier for it to work. You don't have to take any of the doors out because they'll only just go there anyway to where the cafe is. Cafe works beautifully. Then you can have them go sit out there at the tea house, something like that. Also has a restaurant on site. It is a full-service building, and I think that's it. I don't usually write too much on that stuff. I don't know how many people use hashtags when they're searching. I don't. But we'll go ahead and do it. We're going to overwrite this, and we're going to send it up into the gallery. We'll see if anybody likes it, right? We'll find out what happens. Let's close that there. And I'm going to go ahead. I don't think this matters anymore, right? I'm going to go ahead and showcase it. But I don't think it makes any difference any longer since they've kind of changed, the way they do it. The pictures look okay. They don't look awful. Oh, shit. I forgot there's a nightclub in the basement. Did I even put any way to the nightclub in the basement? I don't think so. That's going to have to be... I guess that's going to be a surprise. I did put a nightclub in the basement. At the time, I forgot that it was even down there. It's called Church Windows. And so I put this nightclub in the basement. And I don't think it was a nightclub I'd built above ground. And then I decided, well, I'll put it in the basement of the building and adapt it in some fashion. Oh, well, it's going to be a surprise. Don't put that here. Surprise nightclub in the... I guess I could pull it real quick. I could pull it and delete the nightclub. I don't know. I'm going to leave it. Why not? It's kind of quirky, right? Surprise nightclub in the basement. To finish, if you want. Do. So, there you go. Yeah. Surprise nightclub in the basement to finish if you want. Haha. And let me go ahead and put that on there. And there we go. There we go. We're done. And then we'll take that off and that off. Whew, and that is finally finished. I can't believe after all this time it is done. I like it. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I like it here in this neighborhood. Kind of suits it okay. Now, if you like this, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And if you're watching this later, all of my live streams always end up, of course, archived, for watching later. Or I go through a lot and I do edit. So a lot of times I'll edit things down to hopefully to something more like 30 minutes, right? Or 45 at the most, 30 minutes. So you can kind of watch the highlights as well. Thank you, Letisa. I do try to do good color combinations. It can be hard. We all want to do something, and I'm sure you do fine. Never sell yourself short. You'd be surprised. Do you like it? Then it's good. That's what I always say. It does not matter if anybody else likes the colors or likes the way it's set up or the design. If you like it and you like playing with it in game, then it's good. And believe me, if you like it, there's 7 billion people on this planet. If you like it, there's other people that like it. But yes, I do try to do good color combinations, and I try to do things that are different because, in game, we only have so much to work with. We get more stuff all the time, thank goodness. I'm someone that actually does like kits and things because I like new stuff a lot to work into the game. But yeah, it can be hard. It's hard sometimes to try to come up with new color combinations and new ways of doing things. But definitely don't sell your work short. If you're ever on Twitter, feel free to at me on Twitter. I'm Jason Sterling RMC on Twitter. I'd love to see some of it. I promise you, if you love it and you think it looks good, other people do too. And definitely, the only person that really matters at the end of the day is you, and whether or not you think it looks good. So for now, please hit like, subscribe, and notify if you like this. We are going to call it good for tonight. There will be other builds in the future. Horse Ranch is coming, you guys, so there'll be a lot of builds in. And my serial, the RM Cascadian Growing Together, my storyline, will conclude coming up this next week. So that was it. In the meantime, as always, let's see here. Oh, hey, Drea. Hello. As you heard, we're just about to sign off here. So also kind of like hello and goodbye, unfortunately. But I'm glad that you caught part of it. Feel free to hop, skip, and jump through it. It'll be archived, of course. It'll be my saved live streams. And I'm going to go through and try to do an edit on this so that people can just see the highlights of it as I go through, miss some of my talking points. Have a good night, Leticia. Thank you very much. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you got to see part of it. And I am glad anybody that's here, as always, I always say, and I always mean it, thank you for watching.